Hey, what's up guys? Neil here. Today is September 22. I want to talk about the renovation we did about a month ago. And I'd like to point out some of the issues that I encountered. Alright? August 21 or August 22 is when I dropped the seeds here. So you can see the tiny blades. So some of them germinated, but there were areas that didn't germinate. Okay, look at these. Only like 5% germinated, which is kind of weird. So yeah, you can see the tiny blades, the one with the bright green. Okay, and the existing lawn is SS1000. This one grew well. Okay, the existing lawn is SS1000 from Seed Superstore, and then the grass seeds that I put last August 21 or August 22 is Super Turf 2 from United Seeds. Yeah guys, so I was hoping, because I renovated this back lawn in August of 2021, and that area never actually grew. It's been like that, and I remember fixing it in 2023. Same thing happened, and again this year same thing happened again. So I think something is wrong with the soil. And what I would like to emphasize is never skip doing a soil test. I think that's the most important thing that I skip, because I already knew that part never germinated, right? And then I tried again this year, although some parts did germinate well, like this part. Yeah, so I don't know guys, I think what I'll have to do is to get a soil test, but around September 15 or September 16 I sprayed humic acid, and also I put down urea, the granules. Oh, by the way, we also fixed, right? This side grew well, everything germinated. Okay, so I couldn't find the dead spots anymore. So see, those are the skinny blades, those are the new ones. This side grew well, and they got the same amount of water, so I don't know why. I don't know what's really going on guys. Yeah, again I started improving the soil by applying or spraying humic acid with Pulvic, and guys, so we'll see. And then the Super Turf 2 that we placed there has two types of grass, a TTTF and a Kentucky bluegrass. But for the Kentucky bluegrass, it's only 7%. It's Kentucky Blue Note. And then the other three, I could hardly remember the cultivars of TTTF. I think it's Dynamite something. I mentioned it in one of my videos. Also, I'd like to say something about nitrogen from fertilizers that we put. Maybe some of you are doing the same thing. I was doing it incorrectly. Yeah, I was doing it incorrectly, guys. So I thought that when you say you have to put 2 pounds of nitrogen for TTF, so a total of, like, for the whole year, you need to put at least 5 to 6 pounds of nitrogen per year for TTTF. I don't know how much for Kentucky bluegrass. So when I read that you have to put 2 pounds, what I did is I have a 50-pound bag of urea, and I've been doing this for years, and I was wrong in using the wrong amount. Okay, so again, I read that you need to put 2 pounds, right? So what I did is I grabbed 2 pounds of urea from the bag, right? And I thought that was it. 2 pounds of nitrogen per 1,000 square foot of area. And I thought that when you put literally like a 2 pound weight of the product, I think that's it. I was wrong. So the urea, we know it's 46% nitrogen and 0% the other two, how do you call those, components. So 46% of the bag is just nitrogen, so that means you still have to do some math. So for example, if they say, or when they say you need to put 2 pounds of nitrogen per 1,000 square feet, that means you will have to calculate the amount of weight based from the 46%. So that means if you need to put 2 pounds of nitrogen per 1,000 square feet, that means you'll have to divide 2 by 46%, which equates to, or which equals to 4.3 pounds. So that's the literal weight that you need to put on your spreader. Okay, not just 2 pounds. So I was wrong there. Yeah, so I've been doing it for years. I was only grabbing the 2 pounds, literal 2 pounds per bag, and that's why the fertilizer always lasted so long. I was wrong in that. So don't follow what I did, guys. So again, use the proper math formula. So nitrogen, if let's say you need to put at least 6 pounds of nitrogen the whole year, you don't right away put 6 pounds of nitrogen. Divide it in maybe 3 times the whole season. So I decided to put 2 pounds last September 15 or 16, 2 pounds of nitrogen, which is about like 4.3 pounds of the literal fertilizer, and in 2 weeks I'll have to put another 2 pounds again, which is about 4.3 pounds. And maybe around first week of November, I'll be putting another 4 pounds of the product, which is the last application. And then I've already sprayed prodiamine here. So I don't know why some are still sprouting. Maybe these are from old plants, weeds. So I have to spray my tenacity. Yeah, so yeah, these most likely are not from seeds. So I've seen them long time ago. Yeah, guys. So again, I'm gonna be putting more humic acid. And look at my turf type tall fescue lawn. It's looking so well. And I've never watered this, guys. Only nature. And today it rained. It's really nice, guys. I like it. Yeah, it's really nice. Cool. All right. I hope you learned something from me today. This one though in the front lawn, I think this is the one that gets hit by sun like the most, which is why there's tons of like dead blades. Yeah. Oh, I want to show you something here as well. I think the last time I did edging was like 8 years ago, and the other day, I used my edger, and yeah, guys, it's looking good. Oh, that's the one that I was telling you about, where I saw the dog peeing daily in that area, and that told me that my lawn is thirsty for nitrogen. Yeah, look at that, guys, it's so good. So here I've also put urea here. Is it urea or urea? I think it's urea. Yeah. This is gonna look good very soon. I've also changed my mower height because it was too low. I changed it to like 4.5 inches now, so it's gonna grow better this time. Yeah, there you go, guys, so beautiful. And oh, one more thing. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do some experiment, because I've got tons of seeds. I bought a 25-pound bag of Super Turf 2, right? So what I'm gonna do is what we call winter sowing. And winter sowing is, I've done it like a few years ago, but not on grass seed. And what we normally do is we place seeds in a gallon of milk, open with dirt in it, and then we leave the milk jug outside. Okay, but this time what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna try to drop the seeds somewhere, maybe this area. I'm gonna put some peat moss, and then let's see if it's gonna germinate, just like weeds. Weeds germinate. They are very healthy. So I'm gonna drop the seeds, and then wait, see, that's my DIY lawn sprinkler. Yeah, controlled by React.js, a JavaScript library, and the backend is Node.js. Anyways, so let's hope the experiment will work, and then yeah, I'm gonna maybe drop the seeds everywhere, but I'll have to also drop seeds somewhere like the area I showed you, and then we'll be able to see if it's going to germinate next year. So I'm gonna drop it around maybe last week of October, or maybe first week of November. I think at that time the soil is not frozen yet, about to get frozen, so it won't germinate anymore. But yeah, guys, hopefully our project works, and I believe also when I spread or drop the seeds on existing grass, you know what's gonna happen? Snow is going to push them down against the dirt, right? And then around March or April, that will actually help them germinate. So that means, though, I should not forget about I should stop spraying prodiamine, because it's gonna prevent it from germinating. Alright, guys, so yeah, hopefully this one, in 2 weeks, everything will be dark green like the backyard. Alrighty, guys, later.